Hi guys, today we're going to be discussing iMovie and how to use some of its basic features, such as importing, cutting, adding basic effects, and finalizing in order to create a short film. Please keep in mind that iMovie is available on Apple products only, and that in this tutorial, we're going to be using a Mac. Video and audio importing are relatively simple, and we will walk you through it. First, you need to have content that you're going to edit. All of that content should ideally be in one single folder on your computer so that you can access it easier. Make sure you clearly label that folder and you know where to locate it on your computer. Once you know where all of your content is, you are now ready to import videos to create your video project. We will first start off on the iMovie home screen, and you can click on the Create New button. On the next step, you can choose to create New Movie or New Trailer. For editing videos as a whole, choose New Movie. New Trailer is for piecing small segments of a video together in order to create a video or a movie trailer, using themes much like what is shown on the screen now. If you want to just work with the material that you have created or gathered to create your own tones, click on No Theme. The next step is to name your project. Naming your project allows you to differentiate projects from each other in case you ever need to come back to the video and tweak it. And after opening the New Movie page, you will see your workspace. The box to the top left of your screen will show you all of the locations on your Mac where you can pull your resources from. The box to the middle of your screen is your video library, where all of your videos and audio clips will be stored. The top right of your screen is your video playback, so that you can see what the video will look like, and the large bottom box is your timeline, where all of your video and audio clips will be arranged. The easiest way to import your files is to click on the downward arrow just above of your video library box. This will show you the importing page, where any files on your Mac or on any plugged-in devices will appear. This page allows you to access the folder where you have stored all of the content that you will be working with in the video. In this video, I will be importing clips from a video that we created. Being as iMovie is the most common video file, it is the preferred video file for import. MP3 and MP4 are very common video files and will work fine within your video editing, but for the best audio quality, use the WAV file format.
Editing is the process of putting all of the footage that you have gathered together. Filming a video gives you the content for the video, but editing is where you actually tell the story. The way that you edit allows you to set the tone for your story as well. Once your videos have been imported into your video library, you can choose how much of each clips you want to place in your video. Grab the end of a clip to choose where you will begin and where you will end. Once you have your new clip, you are ready to move it onto your timeline and start editing. Drag and drop the clip onto your timeline. Your first clip will be on the far left and your last clip will be on the far right. As your video plays, the video will move from left to right in the order that you lay your clips. If you choose to grab an entire clip, as it is in the video library, the clips of your video project will abruptly cut from one to another. This is where you either edit the flow of the video to make it smoother, or you can add transitions such as fade or cross stitch. There are many different transitions, so feel free to choose whichever one fits your story and tone. Inserting audio into your project is as simple as the clips were. The only difference between the two is that your music will be below the video clips on your timeline. You can shorten the audio clips just like you would the video clips by dragging the ends inwards. You may have noticed that all the audio that is associated with the video clip has also been imported. That audio file for each clip is attached to it just below the video itself. You can adjust these volume levels by raising or lowering the bar within the audio file on the timeline. This allows for you to equalize the volume of all your clips. In the video playback box on the top right, there are specialized functions: brightness, contrast, saturation, filters, and a quick fix tool. These functions will allow you to create consistent visuals within your video. Brightness is the amount of luminescence within the video clip, and contrast is a ratio of light to dark within the frame. The higher the contrast, the larger the difference between the lightest part of the frame and the darkest part of the frame. Saturation is the intensity of the colors within the frame. The higher the saturation, the more vibrant it is, and the lower the saturation, the more gray the video looks. If you don't want to deal with adjusting all of the contrast and saturation by hand, please use the wand icon as a quick fix tool. This automatically adjusts contrast and saturation to make the video clip seem more balanced.
Well, now you have imported all your clips and pieced them together. The next most important content to your video is the audio, or more so, any sound effects and background music. After all, what is a film without a proper soundtrack to back it? iMovie comes with a bank of sound effects that you can add, so you should try and play with them to see which one should fit. You can also load up music and audio tracks from iTunes or import audio files from other various apps such as Logic or music apps. When applying your audio clip, you will import them like you did with your video, then drag and drop them into the bank. They will play alongside the length of your video. Since you already learned to cut and trim your clips to fit together, the same concepts will apply to your audio clips. Don't forget to pick an appropriate audio clip to the video. You wouldn't have death metal playing to an emotional drama scene or classical dramatic music to a stereotypical action scene.
Once you've finished organizing your clips, audio, and transitions into your finalized video project, you are now ready to export your video. In iMovie, you have the option to export it to YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo, iTunes, or just save it as a file. You can find these options by clicking on the box with an up arrow at the top right corner of your screen. Once you select your destination of where to export your video, you may choose the quality of video resolution to be uploaded. You can select from the lowest quality allowed, standard definition 480p, to the highest quality available, high definition 1080p. There are similar steps to exporting your video to an online account. If you choose to upload your video to an account, you will be asked to log in to your account prior to exporting your video. Your finished project will be displayed on your profile page once the export is complete. For this video tutorial purpose, practice saving your video as a file and onto the desktop once you've named your finished video. Once you've clicked the Save button, the Mac will now store your video at the chosen destination, and the finished video will soon be ready to view.
So there you have it, folks. We hope you found this video helpful and that you'll be making your own videos soon. Thanks for watching.